Hi friends, today we are with the POCO C71. This is a budget segment smartphone, and this video we are going to discuss the top 5 things which include unboxing all the features what this smartphone is offering, and we will also see some of the camera samples with Antutu score and the gaming capacity of the smartphone. We got this POCO C71 with typical yellow color box. In this I will show you what are the box content and the features. This is a 4GB 64GB variant. The other variant what it will be coming is 6GB RAM and 128GB storage. Inside this is the color what we got. It is a cool blue color. The other two colors which will be available are power black and desert gold. Desert gold looks very beautiful, and here in the box we are getting a 15-watt charging adapter which is coming inside the box. There is also charging cable present which is a Type-C charging cable, and it also has SIM card ejector tool. So this is all the box content what we have. Now let's talk about the design. The smartphone is very big. It comes with a 6.88-inch display with a water drop notch. On the side we are getting a fingerprint sensor which is a power button and volume rocker keys. On the back we are getting a camera setup with LED flash. On the top we are getting a single mic. In the bottom we are also getting 3.5mm jack with Type-C charging port and also the mic. So this is the setup and the design what we are getting, and it looks very beautiful, and you will never thought of this as a budget segment smartphone. The company is also claiming that the battery of this smartphone will last 80% fluency for till 3 years. So that is a great thing, but we have to see that after using for some time. The best part of the device is that it comes with the Android 15 out of the box, and the company is claiming to give 2 years of Android updates and 4 years of security update, which is a great thing for a budget segment smartphone. You hardly see these kind of features when it comes for the software update. Here the software update is latest we got on the March 5th. So in the March we got the latest update. You are also getting a memory extension in the smartphone which is virtual memory. You can expand up to 4GB maximum, 1GB, 2GB and 4GB. It will do a reboot to the smartphone, so just remember that thing when you are changing the memory extension. The smartphone also offers you that it gives some of the gesture feature and the smart controls. Here is the smart control where you are also getting a smart motion which tracks your ringing bell also, and there is a glance feature carousel. This is basically for the wallpaper. If we talk about the privacy, there are one of the main important feature for privacy is definitely fingerprint sensor and face unlock, and I am going to show you this. First, there is a small update for that. Do that, then there it will ask for a pattern lock. After doing the pattern lock, it is very easy. Go to the privacy setup. Once it is done, in the device unlock system there is an option for getting the fingerprint sensor and face unlock. Both are available. The fingerprint sensor is basically on the power button, and you can add multiple fingerprints on this fingerprint sensor. I have tried and used it, and definitely it works very fast. So I will definitely request you guys to try this out and use it because of the security of your smartphone and the content inside. After registering the fingerprint, now I will enroll the face unlock also. It will ask the permission. Once it is done, just put the face in front of it and it records it. And the face unlock and also the fingerprint works very smoothly. Here I am showing you some of the use control scenario, and it is working fine. So the unlocking is really fast, and the best part is that you are getting a 2 option with fingerprint or face unlock. You hardly get this on a budget smartphone. Now if you are jumping back to the settings, I will also show you few more things. In this smartphone you will get themes. These are basically in the display section. So After display, you can see some of the themes are available. These themes are not similar what we used to get it. We are getting a single speaker in this smartphone. Usually we see in POCO phones MIUI, but this smartphone comes with the stock Android kind of experience. You will hardly get any software or bloatware. Only Get Apps is there, Game Center is there. Other than that, if you check, all the apps are basically Google apps or the required apps. So that is a good point. You are getting a completely bloat free smartphone. And if you talk about the SIM slot, we are getting a 2 SIM card slot, and these are 4G SIM card slot, and there is a expandable memory slot which supports up to 2 TB. So that is also a great advantage. If you talk about the processor, it comes with the Octa core Unisoc P7250. This is the processor what is coming in this smartphone. Currently I am using a 5G SIM. This is a Geo SIM, and when I place it, you will get a 4G network because the smartphone doesn't support 5G. The best part of the smartphone is that it comes with the Android 15 out of the box. The company is claiming of 2 years of Android updates and 4 years of security updates. It also comes with dual Wi-Fi band, which you hardly see, and the touch sampling rate is up to 240 Hz. So this is what we are getting. It is a plastic body and we are getting a single speaker. Now let's go to the setting, and here I am showing you the SIM card. It already read. So this is what we can expect. So there is no 5G in this smartphone. Now I will show you the gesture feature which we are getting in this smartphone. Now let's jump to the gesture first, and this here you are getting quick camera open, navigation modes which you can change. So I like the swiping navigation, but if you want navigation buttons, you can put that. Press and hold the power button, you can switch it into power menu, or you can change that to even your digital assistant, which can be Google Assistant in this smartphone. Currently, if it gets an update, you will get Gemini very soon in this. So it is completely up to you what kind of setup you want. Now talking about the display, it comes with the 6.88 inch display. It is also supporting wet touch, and it has a 120 Hz of refresh rate, which I will definitely show you. It comes with the 1640 into 720 pixels. In YouTube maximum you can go up to full HD in the playback, so which is also a great thing. And the display quality is very good. It is a HD display, and consuming multimedia is definitely advantage. You are also getting a 5200 mAh battery, which is more than enough. Even talking about the brightness, you are getting a 450 nits of peak brightness, and if you go to the maximum brightness, it offers up to 600 nits, which is definitely a great thing. Now I will show you one more thing in the settings. Let's go to the display. Currently I am using a dark mode. You can switch to the light mode also, and there is adaptive brightness present. If you scroll down, then you can see there is also refresh rate option which you can change. So let's go and check the refresh rate. The maximum refresh rate is 120 Hz and the normal is 60 Hz. It doesn't come with the adaptive refresh rate support, so that is a drawback. Maybe a next software update you can expect that. So this is all you are getting in the display section. Now let's talk about the Antutu score. This is the Antutu score. This is the Geek Benchmark score for CPU, and this is the Geek Benchmark score for GPU. So I have played Subway Surfer on this smartphone because graphic intense games like BGMI, Call of Duty Mobile, that will be a little bit difficult. Now the smartphone comes with the 4GB of RAM and also can be expanded with the virtual storage of 4GB. Still that kind of intense graphics, if you can install, it will play on the low graphics mode only. So this kind of gaming is definitely not recommended. But if you are a multimedia user, you like to watch more content, definitely this smartphone will be helpful because it comes with the 6.88 inch display and also 5200 mAh battery. Now let's talk about the camera which we are getting in POCO C71. So the POCO comes with the dual camera setup at the back. There is one rear primary camera which is a 32 megapixel camera, and it comes with the aperture of f1.36, and it can support up to full HD. And you are also getting an AI camera beneath the main primary camera. And in front we are getting a water drop notch. In this we are getting a 8 megapixel camera with the aperture f2, and it can also shoot 1080p. Now let's jump into the camera app and see all the features what we are getting. In front you can see that we are getting a ultra HD option where we are also getting 1x and 2x zoom. Then there is a video option. It also supports 1x and 2x. Maximum support is full HD, and you are also getting a SD support, but it can shoot only in 30 fps. If you drop it, you can change the aspect ratio in the video. There is also video encoder mode which you can change. There is auto frame. There are some of the basic settings what you are getting in the camera app. There is nothing more. You can switch on the grid lines. Shutter sound you can change, and you can also preserve the settings. These are the basic things what you are getting. And if we jump to the photo mode, in that there is also 1x and 2x zooming. There is portrait mode, and in that you can blur because it comes with that effect. It has an AI camera. There is also night mode present. I haven't taken any picture in that. There is time lapse. If you jump to the front camera is 8 megapixel, and I haven't tried much, but I have used it for some of the samples, taking some of the images using the front camera, and the options are pretty much same. In the front camera also, maximum you are getting 1080p and 720p. Both it can shoot up to 30 frames per second. Now let's check out few more things. In this also front camera, you are getting a time-lapse mode. You are also getting a night mode in the front camera. So there are few things. Even you have flash. And if you drop down this menu, in this you are getting the watermark option, which you can play it around what kind of watermark you want, or you don't want a watermark completely off. So it is an option what you are getting. There is timer, there is aspect ratio, SDR is also present. So there is only two options to switch on the SDR and switch off the SDR. And there is aspect ratio which you can change for shooting also. So this is what you are getting in the camera app. Now let's check out some of the camera samples. This is the basic shot which I have taken with the smartphone. Then this is a 2x shot, and then I am taking a normal selfie. Then I have used this one is actually using the beauty mode, so you can see few things. Then this is the portrait mode. You can see the blurry effect on the back. So overall camera is good. I have used in the daytime. I haven't tried and tested in the night, but the colors are coming out good. So this is one thing what I am getting with this smart. Last but not the least, the smartphone comes with the waterproof rating. It has a IP52 rating, which is a great thing in this budget. The expected price is around 7,000. It will be exclusive on Flipkart. So this is all about the POCO C71. If you guys have any question, ask us in the comment section. This is all about the phone. This is Vivin signing off. Please like the video, share the video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for